Alright, so just getting right into it. My name is Matthias Shelp, and this is my presentation wrapping up my fall semester 2023 internship with UMSL Sports Performance. So, where have I been? For those that don't know, I've been interning with UMSL Sports Performance this semester, and for those who don't know what that is, UMSL Sports Performance is just the fancier name for the weight room of UMSL Athletics, focused on providing weight training and development programs for UMSL's exceptional athletes, and it is led by director and head coach Jeremy Johnson of the weight room, and it serves all 19 of UMSL's intercollegiate athletic programs, and it provides sport-specific training programs, not the typical blanket or cookie-cutter training programs you might find elsewhere. This is a proper collegiate weight room. So as a roles and responsibilities overview, as a weight room intern, which I was one of two this semester, I provided a helping hand during weight training sessions, offering what is basically another set of eyes, ensuring athletes are properly executing their form during lifts and learning what these proper cues look like and developing the understanding of these diverse weight training programmings. Occasionally, I would coach individual athletes for workouts who, for whatever reason, may be inhibited from performing the main workout of the day. If that was a injury, if that was just general energy, whatever it was, I would help that athlete through a alternative lift while Jeremy, who I mentioned earlier, would coach the bigger team and all of that. This is primarily more of an educational internship than a very, I would say, hands-on or me taking the reins type of internship. Almost like a shadowing sort of experience. So, my established goals for the internship, did I achieve them or not? So going into my internship, the goals I had set for myself were to improve communication skills and terminology, improve my understanding of weight programming, expand my knowledge of applying the above things to specifically running, and generally just get smarter about weight training and learn from a coach with years of experience in the industry. And I would feel that I did learn these things and I did accomplish these goals. It's difficult, I would say, in this type of internship to set solidified goals, especially quantifiable goals. You can't really do that necessarily. So these were more just those qualitative goals, talking about my different goals in terms of terminology and general understanding of weight training and how to apply that to running. And after spending a semester seeing how these are applied to different sports, I feel I did learn those things. And this is just reiterating that, what did I learn? I expanded my knowledge, application of weight training programs towards sport in general, not just running. And as a step further, I created a mock training plan to demonstrate this knowledge, which I will show on the next page. And the biggest takeaway, was I just learned more about myself and what I believe I want to do in the sports industry. So this is that mock training plan I talked about. Now this is just one aspect of that mock training plan. This is 1 month of the running aspect of that training plan. Included also, which you can see at the bottom of these Tuesdays and Thursdays, were A lifts and B lifts, which themselves had their own documents and sort of things. But the idea was, since I went into this internship with the end goal of expanding my knowledge for coaching, that the best way for me to create a semester sort of project would be a mock training plan get better at coaching by coaching, essentially. So what I had created, which was heavily based off of my own training, which I think is some of the best way you can coach, started at about 45 miles a week of training, assuming some build up beforehand to be able to handle that sort of load, at a peak of 65 miles by the end of this particular month, which is a 16-week training block. So what growth have I personally had in my sport management career from this internship? I've educated myself on the good practices for running weight room, what works and what doesn't, and identified better for myself where I would like to end up in the sports industry. I've seen many sides of the sports industry now, from a sales and retail end to being a piece of the puzzle for a proper sports organization. And the biggest growth has just been understanding what it is I want from the sports industry and those sort of things. What would I tell my younger self? Advice to new students and sport management majors? So the biggest thing here is just spend more time learning, educating yourself on all aspects of what it is you want to do. Don't expect that learning to come to you. You have to kind of seek it out. And when it comes to internships, jobs, etc., stop waiting for the perfect internship to open up. Apply, work, and do internships now rather than telling yourself a better one will pop up later. I feel now, as a senior in this program, that I didn't always seek out maybe some opportunities that I had earlier on because I didn't see the exact relevance in them towards my end goal. I was so certain of my end goal that I thought that those internships would just be not a waste of time, but wouldn't be the perfect fit. But what I've learned now is that you just need to do those. You may find out what you think you want to do is not what you want to do, or what you never thought of doing could be something that you actually do end up really liking. So that would be the biggest advice there. And just as a continuation from that previous thing, when it comes to the program in general, you will get out of this program what you put into it. As a senior in this program, I can say I've had many times where I haven't put in what I should, and also times where I put in quite a bit of effort and really see and reap the benefits of the effort. If I had to put it to just 6 words, I would say, do it now, something will happen. If it's applying for an internship, if it's doing those peer reviews, if it's whatever it might be, just do it now. You save yourself a lot of trouble that way. But as a whole, I feel I've taken away a lot from this semester, internship and not internship related, for my sport management career. But yeah, that will wrap it up. So.